Elbow, elbow, everybody, it's Aidan here. It's the 1st of April 2020. Remind you, good people, that if you'd like to join me at some breathing exercises to relax and calm your mind and feel in control of your body, I'm doing an ITRM Facebook Live tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We also have an ITRM YouTube channel, so for those of you who were asking about the videos, apologies with the poor internet connection we've had here. It's been difficult for me to upload videos, have been taking too long, so they will now be on our YouTube channel from this evening. Go and have a look at them. So today is a weights day. We're going to do the press up and the bent over row. Now a lot of people think a press up is only working the chest. What I want you to think about is we're going to be looking at exercises. This is something that's the whole body that you're going to use. So when you're doing the press up, we've got a progression here for you. You can start on the wall, just doing it from standing. If you want to make it more difficult, what you might want to do is bench press off a table. And then ultimately, you're going to be able to bench press off the floor. When we're doing the bent over row, it's really important you keep the hip angle at 90 degrees. So obviously here's the floor, floor, knees, hips at 90, as you can see there. Back is straight, and I want you to be looking down about 10 to 15 degrees towards the floor whilst you pull the bar in a vertical path up to your back. So that's what we're doing today. We'll have a bit of chat, not too long I hope, so we don't take up too much of your time. And it's bent over row, press up and bent over row time, right. So let's put that there. Okay, let's just check the distance. Good, so a lot of people think the press up is just a chest exercise, but what I want you to do is when you're doing this, think about some of the things we talked about with regard to the squat. Feet nice and shoulder width apart, probably a slight bend in your knees if you're just starting this, and make sure that your legs and back and everything are tight. So when a lot of people do a press up, if you imagine I'm doing this on the floor, the head will sag and they get like this whipping motion going through. When you're actually getting ready to do the press up, literally tighten up your bum, tighten up the backs of your legs, tighten the front of your legs, draw your shoulder blades back and together. I always tell people, imagine you're squeezing an orange. So I'm actually squeezing that orange before I do the press up, and I'm trying to keep everything at the back in line. So again, how you can do it, if you can see, if I use the rig as like a wall, then from here, I've got lots of tension in my back. I'm pressing down, up, okay? Nice and steady, keeping my head in a neutral position. I'm not dropping my head forward and creating that whip through my body. Everything from my feet at the bottom all the way through my legs is tight. I'm pressing backwards and forwards. Again, if I'm looking to do this off, say, the back of a chair or off a table, I'm not dropping like this. I'm keeping everything nice and tight, looking up at the wall, pressing down and out. Down and out. Obviously, if I want to do it on the floor, still exactly the same. Try to keep that straight line all the way along the back. Don't let the head, again, whip forwards and backwards. So, I'm just going to turn the chair around. I've already got my plastic bags with a bottle of water in. So they're set up on both sides. Here's the brush. I'm going to pass that through there and there. And again, you can put whatever weight you want to. So if I can now lift them off the chair. And again, I have to turn around so you can see. But I've got my hands about just shoulder width apart. I'm bent, I'm looking down, and I'm pulling from just above my knees to my back. Hold and down. Breathe in, up and down. Up, down. Again, you can have your hands wider or narrower depending on what you feel like. There is no right or wrong. Pulling up and down. Now, those are the exercises I'd recommend for you today. These are very important. Like I said, a lot of people think that the press up is only the chest. It's the whole body. Bent over row, really try when you're doing it So really think about, again, bringing your shoulder blades together as you're pulling up and down, okay? I haven't written it on there, but in terms of reps, that is repetitions, I'd recommend you look between doing 10 to 15 for both the press up and the bent over row. And in terms of sets, again, between 4 and 6, okay? How much intensity? It should be about a 7 out of 10. So you should be able to breathe and talk, but not so exhausted you're getting aches and pains. Goes without saying, if you feel any pain, stop what you're doing. It's not worth it at the minute. We'll give you some other exercises to do over the coming weeks. Hope you've had a good day. Elbow, elbow. See you tomorrow for a bit of CV. Aidan out.